Welcome to Disciple Dojo. This is going to be quick. This is not going to be a full review. However, so many people have been asking me about this particular study Bible that I wanted to at least give a first look at it. You'll see why in just a second. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. One of the things we do is review study Bibles that people or publishers send me, and then I give honest thoughts. There's a playlist linked in the description below that has over 100 study Bibles that we've looked at here on the channel. So take a look at that, and if there's a study Bible out there on the market that's not published under a celebrity Christian's name, there's a good chance we've reviewed it here on the channel. Now, I wanted to get this video out because I just got back from SBL's annual meeting, the Society for Biblical Literature. And so while I'm working on not just the SBL recap video, but also some of the other resources that I picked up out there, but literally the day before I left to go to SBL, I received in the mail the Ignatius Catholic Study Bible. This is the study Bible that all of you Catholics out there who've seen the other 3 Catholic study Bibles we've reviewed here on the channel have been telling me, you got to review Ignatius, you got to review Ignatius. It's coming out soon. It's coming out. It's here. I'm going to review it. But here's the thing. This is massive. This is not a small study Bible. And I don't review study Bibles here on the channel that I have not read the bulk of, if not all of, the study material in it. So it's going to take me a while to get through the material in this, especially because I'm also juggling other projects. However, I know a lot of people just want to see what this is, and so I'm going to do what we never do here on the channel really, and that is do a flip through of this. I haven't looked at the material, I haven't read any of the material, but I'm going to just show you this is what's in it. This is not the review. The review of this video will come later. This is a first look at the Ignatius Catholic Study Bible that literally just came out this past month. So here is how it came to me in this little slip case that we're going to take off. On the back, it has some of the info about it, and it has the editors, lists off the features, which we'll cover when we actually do the review of this Bible. And this is what it looks like out of the slipcase. I don't know if there are other editions. This is what the publisher sent me. I think this might be it for right now. This is a large Bible. This is not compact or portable. Definitely one that I would recommend for shelf use rather than daily carrying around with you use. I don't know if you can see on the camera very well, but the pages are something of a cream color. Here is white if you want to compare it, although in this lighting, you don't get the best view. So you get your contents. A lot of contents, abbreviations. Here are the contributors. Now I want to give a special shout out to Matthew Thomas. Matthew and his wife Leanne did the notes for 1st and 2nd Maccabees. Matthew is who arranged for me to be sent a copy of this. He's a dojo viewer, and he told the press, hey, let's get this guy a copy so he can review it. Matthew, I really appreciate it. And last week at SBL, I just happened to be walking down the street in San Diego, and a guy stops me and says, hey, you're Disciple Dojo. I said, yes, I am. He said, I'm Matthew. I had the Bible sent to you. So we got to meet and connect. It was really cool. So shout out Matthew Thomas. Thanks for sending this to me. There's an introduction. There's different types of notes with these little icons. Looks like essays, the Catholic Church and Sacred Scripture, the Catholic Canon of Scripture, overview of salvation history. There's a lot of these essays, so I'm not going to go through these now, obviously. Old Testament, introduction. This is all what I have to read through before doing this review. Like I said, I don't review Bibles that I haven't read through the material yet. So here we have, actually, we're on Genesis now. And here is what the text looks like. Looks like you have text, you have a cross-reference, and then all of the study notes. There's some charts, word study section, a lot of notes. This is not light. Some of the Catholic study Bibles we've reviewed, the notes have been a little light. There's maps. More maps. So this is what it looks like. If you're wondering, this is the format. The apocryphal books are put right in with the other books. So here's Tobit, and then Judith, and then Esther. It looks like they've put the Greek additions to Esther in italics, and then the regular text of Esther. From what I've seen, that's common in most Catholic study Bibles. Introduction to the wisdom literature, Wisdom of Solomon, Ben Sira, after 2nd Maccabees, New Testament, Intro to the Gospels, Intro to Matthew, then the text of Matthew. So New Testament, same format. After Revelation, all the indexes. The indexes of these are all the charts in the Bible. These are all the maps throughout the Bible. These are all the topical essays. These are all the word studies. This is interesting. This is the index of doctrines. So places where doctrinal teachings that are important to the Catholic Church are found, are listed throughout Scripture. So if you want to know, what do Catholics believe about absolution? Where does that come from in the Bible? The doctrine of absolution, or that practice, that sacrament. Well, there it is. And then it says, see also confession, penance. What do Catholics believe about the Antichrist? Here are all those sections. I like this. This is very helpful. After that, you have the parables of Jesus and the metaphors of Jesus. Then the index of all Jesus's miracles. Then you have a list of God's mighty works, miracles, and signs in the Old Testament. Then you have a biblical timeline, although it's not exactly a line, it's more of a listing into the New Testament era. The liturgical 3-year cycle in the back. Readings for the major Catholic feasts. Weekday readings. Looks like 4 blank pages for notes, and then some very basic colored maps. These are very basic. These remind me of maps you would see on like Sunday school or vacation Bible school walls. They're not bad. They're just, when I say basic, I mean visually very basic. This is cool. The elevation of Jerusalem and its surrounding area. And then the Holy Land in modern times. And they have marked out the Golan Heights, the West Bank, and Gaza as areas occupied by Israel since June 1967. Factually correct, but that may be controversial that they put this in here for some people. And then there's this sort of almost like a parchment paper to close it out. And that's it. And it notes that this is the RSV. So this is not the NRSV, more ecumenical translation, or the NAB or the NABRE that we've looked at in previous Catholic study Bibles. So I'll have to read up and see what makes this the second Catholic edition of the RSV. And if I find out, I'll let you know when I review this thing. So that's it, short and sweet. I just wanted to get something out here because so many of you have been asking about this study Bible in particular. Like I said, you saw how many notes are in this. It's going to take me a while to get through it. So just be patient. We got other stuff going on here at Disciple Dojo, and I wear all the hats around here. So it'll take me a while, but keep an eye out for the upcoming review of the Ignatius Catholic Study Bible. But that'll do it for this short video, little flip through. Hopefully it was helpful for some of you that were really wanting to know what is in this thing. And my initial impressions, without having read a single word of the content, just in terms of features, layout, all that kind of stuff, I'm very impressed so far. I'm looking forward to reviewing this, and I'm hoping that the content is just as good as the effort that they've put into making the thing itself. So that's all for now. Check out our other study Bible reviews. I've linked them down in the description below. We'll see you back here next time at Disciple Dojo. As always, keep training.